Hey, I'm Shar, and welcome to Looking Beyond the Veil. Today we're going to talk about the Nine of Swords. The card that I like to call the Nightmare. The Nightmare card. Okay, so the Nine of Swords shows a woman sitting in her bed with her head in her hands. Now, she may have been awakened after having a nightmare and that has left her feeling disturbed, distraught, freaking out, scared, anxious, maybe turning on the lights. But the Nine of Swords is hung on a wall behind her, which symbolizes the thoughts that weigh heavily on her mind. Okay. I had a feeling that there's energies that there are energies here that are feeling this Nine of Swords. It could be why you decided to watch this video. But let's continue on. The base of the woman's bed, right down here. So the base of the woman's bed shows a carving of one person defeating another. Although I really can't make it out. But I guess that's what it's supposed to be. Look at your Nine of Swords and see if you can find that. And I know it's not on this one. Roses and astrology symbols are on her quilt. Now, if this card is in your reading, what if this Nine of Swords comes up in your reading straight up? Nine of Swords suggests dark, disturbing thoughts and feelings keeping you up at night. Worrying excessively about a situation, and there's feelings of stress and anxiety. There's a negative cycle here, and that is as you obsess over what's not working, the more anxious that you become. And the more you worry, the cycle then becomes one awful thought after another. So much like the Eight of Swords, it is one thought after another, after another, after another, at this constant spinning and cycling, a cyclone of thinking and worry and anxiety. And it's you can't even get a chance to think about one thought without another coming in immediately. So it's thought after thought after thought. The fear of worry of the Nine of Swords can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. And how is that? Well, as you obsess over what may go wrong, you are more likely to manifest your worst case scenario. And this is true because of the thoughts and the energy that you're putting out because of the Nine of Swords, because of worry and anxiety. You put that out into the universe, and the universe will gladly accept it and think, well, that's what you want. And so the manifestation will become real. For example, you just got a new boyfriend and you worry about maybe they're cheating or they don't love me and maybe they're going to look for somebody else. And through this worry and through this Nine of Swords, the anxiety and the worry and the heavy thinking, and the boyfriend will become disillusioned in the relationship and will go off and seek someone else that's not such a worrier. And so we manifest these things to actually happen, to self-fulfill our own prophecies. The Nine of Swords tells you that the fear and worry that you have is most likely just in your head and not really in your surroundings. Unnecessary worry. Well, I think maybe they're cheating, but you have no reason to believe that except for what your thoughts are telling you. Now, what if the Nine of Swords is in the reverse? Well, Nine of Swords again shows you as having deep inner turmoil. It's as a result of a negative mindset. Like somebody who will say, oh, that'll never happen to me. Well, no, it won't. When a reader will say blessings and love are coming towards you, but you have a negative mindset, no, I don't believe that. That'll never happen to me. Then no, it never will. Because what you give, you will take. So you may be having troubles with your personal life, or at work, or with a love, or with a family member, or something that a friend said to you. And then you're having a hard time keeping your head above water. And it means fear. Hard to take a step forward because of the fear of what might happen if I do. And I find this a lot. If you're being ghosted by a love or by a family member, well, I can't take a step forward because, you know, they might really hate me then. So this is the Nine of Swords reversed. This is inner turmoil. This is telling yourself what the future will be without even knowing what the future will be. Oh, I can't text message them. I can't go and see them, or I can't reach out because, you know, I just feel that they're going to hate me more or never want to talk to me again. So if I just sort of sit here in me hidey hole, then maybe they'll come back and I'll just sit here and wait. And so there's a fear of what might happen if you take a step forward. Also, it could represent that you speak and feel badly about yourself. Put yourself down, or a lack of confidence. Just, well, I'm ugly, or I'm old, or I just don't have that kind of spirit in me, or anything. I don't like the way I look. I don't like the way I dress. And, you know, just self put downs. Now, on a positive note, and then depending on the cards that are around the Nine of Swords, when it's reversed, it could mean, when it's reversed, it can also mean, depending on the cards around it, that you have fought and defeated this worry and this self-negative talk, or this staying up at night, or this nightmare, and coming out of depression and taking steps towards recovery. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you next time. Namaste.